Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed, so if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. No good off the front iron.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here is Smith. Left side, Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. And there's the drive. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
On the wing, Koulibaly. And again, Washington, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Johnson in the corner. Pass to Hardaway. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Smith gets double teamed. Screen by McDaniel. Here's DiVincenzo. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
You know, Tim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yes, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skill.
Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Hit by Reed. Here's Highland. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The three from Johnson. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Hardaway. Nothing on the board. And the shot is good from Johnson.
A strong catch and shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .119 left in the first. Island with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Johnson up top.
Watching this rookie, Trey Johnson, he's got that combination of length and shooting that every coach wants. This team really excited about his future.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
To the inside. Gobert. The layup off target.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alex Song.
You got to stay on your feet if you're on me. Gobert is really good at baiting guys in the air.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Hardaway. No scoring in this one. George in the post. And he comes up with the deuce.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Island deciding where to go with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Minnesota on top, up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Kevin, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Pass to Shannon. The tray. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Screen by Smith. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Ingles. Pass to Shannon. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Carrington. Outside, Davis. The Wizards with another miss. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to George. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Down low. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Shot clock at 3. And Smith with the stuff.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Pass to Song. Out to Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Reed with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hardaway with the steal. Now Smith. Reed with the defensive effort.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the first half is now in the books. The Timberwolves on top. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Minnesota. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give them a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards looking it over. Puts up a deep three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 12. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Shannon. Launches a three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now Hardaway can't connect from short range. Undrafted back in 2021, Tim, Justin Champagnie is coming into his own.
Yeah, he and his twin brother Julian both getting opportunities, and in the last few seasons solidifying themselves that they can play in this league and have a role on a good team.
They really have. Randall no good. Wizards trailed by 9. And that one's good. George has got his second bucket of the night.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Out to Smith. Pass to Randall. Kick by Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Inside, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Shannon. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Shannon got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And stolen by Song. To the middle. Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. He's got 7.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Highland. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Cannon, no good. Wizards trailed by 9.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves lead by 9. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Minnesota, 36.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Timberwolves leading by 9. Randall down low. Down low. Over Davis. Back to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Gobert double teamed. 3-pointer Randall. They get it back. A shot. No good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Five to shoot. Outside, Reed. Pass to Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And here is DiVincenzo. And Davis pulls it down. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves leading by 5. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Now Smith. And there's the dunk.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
Now Randall. Davis pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Picked by Reed. Beyond the arc. That shot no good. And the Wizards with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Davis. Now Smith to take the lead. Reed with the rebound. Angle right side. Oh, what a finish.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Outside, Smith. Davis sets a screen. To tie it up. 3. Good.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Now Smith. Reed. Now Smith. Here's Reed. Trying again. The shot misses. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Hardaway with it. He takes it in. It's taken away by Smith. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Now DiVincenzo. $20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Randall. Shot clock at 2. Now here is Davis. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. Now Hardaway. Up top, Davis to take the lead. Gobert there for the rebound. It's Randall. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Here's Hardaway. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Up top, Gobert. Here's Smith. McDaniels fires. Missed on the 3. Now Smith. We play just over a minute here in OT. Now George to take the lead. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Now Smith. Strong move off the glass.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Oh, good on the layup. The Timberwolves leading. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
Jackson outside. Now Davis. And does not get the jam. Wow. Randle outside. Six on the shot clock. DiVincenzo. It's good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Randle outside. Here's Gobert. Throws it down. What an assist!
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
No good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all...
Time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator. She got a little, then I'ma get it up. Last time I was outside, girl f***ed around and she lost her phone. That's the type I'ma leave alone, even if I was trying to leave me when I say I'm the goal. Let me coach you, get out the hole. Let me talk to you, get you out of the Altima. When a man on the scene, if you bossing up, come through, let me toss it up. I'm trying to talk to you, all the lip gloss and stuff. Yup, motion. Bring another, that's that potion. What you wanna do with it? I'll spend it as a fan on the ceiling. I get it, I don't wanna seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now all that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. But we'll be careful choosing who you have a baby with. If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes. This your anthem. Yeah.
Drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep the doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Taking ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP. Unimportant person. My jeans patch with zebra stripes. Tigers and some horses. Bar, buddy. Say I'm adorable. Paid him for like Harlem. Drive business while we serving. Better week. He won't make it. Keep going on some was popping current. Gucci online, say she want a fluffy pup. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dream. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find nothing. Boy, stop asking about. You might catch a little bro ballin'. He Bryce Maxby. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me in this big blue. Watch me only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the form with my kneecap. Before they close the goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. All the love go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like Alvin the Chipmunk. On my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.
side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shaolin Land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started at 16 and running up in gates and doing by high stakes, making my way on fire skates. No question I was speed. The combination made my eyes. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching across seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream was fail. I went to at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court played me so now I face pacing. No one upstates my destination. In back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was living in the world no different from myself.